Good morning. It's 5:36 a.m. and the Tin Man's going. I got up at like 5 today, a little late. Morning, Tin. And it's just a little chilly in the morning. I probably took down the insulation here a little bit early. Hopeful thinking. I mean, it's been alright, but you know, it feels like winter in here in the morning, and it doesn't have to. If I had kept that insulation on a little bit longer, it would have been quite warm in here. Problem is, during the day, when we have those nice days, it's too much. So that's why I'm walking around in a poncho and a hoodie, and I'm fully dressed right now because, yep, when you get up out of bed in the morning, it is not too warm. Once that sun comes up, it's going to warm up a bit. But right now, it's settled in at 29 degrees out there. And we have a frost. I don't know if you're able to see that or not. It's just a light white frost out there. But we certainly got one. Take a look out here. You can see it on the car over there. And I'm hoping my cactus plant is alright. I just stuck that out like yesterday or the day before, but I'm thinking it's going to be fine because, you know, cactus, they're used to the desert where it gets cold at night, right? Had a nice pasta dinner last night that I gotta clean up here. Over here, I am working on the information that I sent out to schools. It's my RiverJack Z songwriting program. And I am reworking this and getting it out to the schools in hopes of getting some more gigs here, because this is what I do, guys. This is what I spend my time doing. It's always chasing gigs, you know. It's a constant. You don't ever have anything for too long guaranteed, you know. Seems like you're always working on the next season, you know. You have to get ready for... There's a little period of time within the season where you're enjoying it and everything's going well, but you're always looking ahead to the season ahead or the next season and seeing what you can do there to get things settled. Because people don't book too far in advance, maybe a season or so, season or two. But you're not going years ahead, you know, so nothing's guaranteed for too long. And, you know, if you hurt yourself, then you're out of work, so. Alright, but this is the life I choose, and just like the Tin Man, I'm smiling. Tin Man, you happy? Yeah. Look at you. You got a full belly, brother, and you're keeping us warm. That's how we live life here on the farm, guys. Oh, yeah. Woo! Here comes the sun. Starting to rise up there so that we're getting a little light here in the backyard. And now I think is the time that we'll open this up. And within a few moments we won't need any more lighting in here because it's just going to really brighten up. And the temperature will go way up. Still not terribly warm in here. It's not like balmy. Not summertime temps. It's because I don't have the insulation in here at this time of year. And that makes a huge difference. I'm having problems with this Echo fan again. It was working great. I mean, it was working great this morning. And now it's back to just not really turning that well. What do you think that is, Tim, man? Why is the Echo fan doing what it's doing? You got any answers? No, you don't really, huh? You're like, I'm busy right now, Jack. I got a tummy full of food. I'm trying to heat you up here. Well, I appreciate that, Tim, man. There's the tufted titmouse that was just out there. Right there, yeah. I guess they'll eat right out of your hand. They'll eat bird seed out of your hand. Today, out in that yard, right there. I'm sorry, not right there, but right over there, yes. Gonna do some work on that. Maybe the garden too. I'm going to get some waterproof Gorilla Tape for the RV, or not for the RV, but for the truck. And continue working on trying to get some gigs here. Woo. Yeah. That's the plan. Oh, I'm making breakfast over here. Right now we are thawing out some ham and cooking up some home fries. Just cut up a couple potatoes from my little bit of potatoes over here. These are purple potatoes, and they are a much heartier potato. Take a lot longer to cook. I'm going to try planting a few of those. I'm letting them sprout up there. Those are more for my wife. I'm not a huge purple potato fan. They're just really firm. I prefer the less nutritious ones. Got some garlic here, clove of garlic. And I do think it's time to open up the doorway here. Get the blankets up anyway. And let the light of day in. Yes, indeed. The fine balance, folks, between blankets up and blankets down. And now it's time for blankets up and let the sun in. Yeah, as soon as I, pull back these blankets, that cold air, you could feel it, but really quickly what's going to happen is the sun is just going to warm up this area anyway. So, no big deal. Alright. That's a lot more light. I'm starving. That's what this is all about. I think we'll go ahead and use a nice, decent amount of onion here. Like a half onion would be good. What do you think? Half onion, guys? Clove of garlic? I'd actually like to have some more garlic. I really feel like dealing with it, so I think we'll just go with a half an onion and a clove of garlic. That's what we're doing. Breakfast on the farm. That's right. Nope, I don't live on a farm. I just like saying that. I like the way that sounds. Life on the farm, that's how we do it here in the farm. I live around a lot of farms though, so we'll just count that. How about that? Yep. Foolishness, Jack. So guys, again, low budget living. That's what this is about. Living gratefully, low budget. Sometimes I'm in my truck, traveling around in that. And sometimes, well, all the time, I live in this RV, alright? Why? Because it allows me to be outdoors, really close to nature. And I am a freak show about that, much more so than a lot of people, Yep, I'm out in my backyard, living in the backyard. I have a home in the front. I do not like to be inside houses. I do not like it at all. I don't like buildings. I don't want anything to do with it. And therefore, I'm out in my little 21-foot space, spending as much time as possible outdoors and pursuing my dreams and making them come true, which is a lifelong adventure. Yeah, okay. that's noisy. What the heck? I think there's like something huge coming across the bridge. What? Yeah. There was just this long, super long line of cars coming by. I wonder what that was all about. There was so many cars coming across that bridge. It was like sounded like a train going across the bridge. All right, here's where we're at with this right now. This has got to cook for a while, obviously. Then we're going to throw in some eggs and make some toast in there, and that will be breakfast. Check this out. This is where we live. Yeah, how awesome is that? Look at those things move. You know, you asked me, that is super cool. So that's the Amish people, and they don't use electricity, they don't use automobiles, they live old school big time, and they're able to do it. We have a lot of Amish people around here, which means we have a lot of good food and good vegetables that are growing. I really have a lot of respect for those people in their way of life, as far as sticking to the old, you know, and not creating to the problem here on planet Earth. Wow, that is so neat, isn't it? Yeah, I knew something was up on that bridge. Alright. I've got a piece of ham in there, a chunk of frozen ham. Left over from, I don't know, sometime when I had visited my parents and we had ham for dinner, and my mom had sent me back home with a big package of ham. And this is how I've been using it for the last few months. Sometime over the winter that happened. Alright, enough of that. I gotta get back to work. Alright, I am so ready to eat, man. But it's not ready yet. I got the eggs ready though. Right in the little coffee. This little coffee thingamajigger there. I don't actually know what that's for. I think it's to put a cup on, if you have a shorter cup, to raise it up. But I use it to catch the drips and to put my eggs in while I'm waiting here. This is coming along nicely. We're just about ready to crack some eggs and add them to the mix here, man. I am so hungry. Wow. My hair is starting to grow. It's coming back in. It's taking a while, but it's getting there. I mean, I got a ways to go. But I have some hair on my head now. I'm no longer the chicken man. Alright, let's cook. Let's cook. Time to crack the eggs. Absolutely. Let's see here. I got a little bag here that I can put them into afterwards. I guess I could save these shells. Get to be that time of year where they could probably be used outdoors, but not today. I really am enjoying this big fry pan. It takes a little bit longer to heat up, but once it's heated up, it is well worth it. You've got lots of room to cook. And keep things heated on the side if need be. Your egg does not drip out for you. Alrighty, I am going to, I'm not going to do that. So, I like scrambled eggs, right? I'm not taking them, putting them in a separate bowl and putting a little milk or whatever it is and stirring them all up with a stir. I just throw them right in here with the pan, in the pan with the home fries, and then I stir in here. So much easier, you know. This whole idea of having to have separate containers to do things in, nah. And I don't think eggs need cream in them or anything like that, you know. No. That's what I said. No. Alright, I'm gonna turn that down a little bit because it's actually quite warm. And, of course, we're gonna add a little cheese. I haven't been able to get low moisture, part skim in a long time. And I got this right at the local grocery store, which I was kind of surprised they had it. What kind of cheese did I get? Did I get mozzarella? Or this looks like mozzarella. Or is that sharp? Yeah, it's mozzarella. Yeah. That's cool. I thought I was getting sharp, but yeah, you're not able to find the low moisture, low fat sharp anymore at the stores. I don't know, people must just not have been buying it. This is what's really cool about this big frying pan. Got my toast on here, and this is an excellent way to do your toast, folks. Just stick it in the frying pan, and it works just as, it's just like making grilled cheese, except you don't need to put anything on it. Just stick it right in there and let it go. So all this room allows me to do all these things. And those eggs are just about done there. I'm going to still put the cheese on there in a moment. Alright, time to add the cheese. Yeah, I'm using mozzarella cheese. I thought that I got sharp cheese. I never saw it in a block like that. It always looked, I just assumed it was sharp. But I don't mind. Cheese is cheese. Mozzarella is fine with me. Just to cheese it up a bit, man. Look at that. That toast on that side, you can't really tell, but that's done. Perfect. All that room to cook with, it's great. This will be done momentarily. And I don't want to have that lid all the way on there because I don't want to create too much moisture in there. So we're going to leave it cracked like that. We're going to scoop ourselves out a little bit. Oh my. My, oh my. This is a breakfast for farmers. Farmers like me. I'm not a farmer. But, oh, that toast is done perfectly. Tell you what, I'm going to throw in 2 more. And we're going to just let this do its thing. Yeah, this is going to be an amazing breakfast. Woo! Look at that, guys. That's good. Look at the toast. It's brown, too. So, not bad, huh? Not bad. All in one frying pan, of course. There's your toast and there's your eggs. And this is going to be oh so good. Let's give it a try here. Cheesy. Perfect. Wow. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. I'm going to enjoy my breakfast and get on with the day. You get out there and enjoy your day too. And peace, love, and understanding. And we'll see you soon. And as always, yee-haw! Woo!